Hey guys, so good news. Today's the day, heading to the mountains. Everything's set up and coming into play, or into place I should say. Yeah, it's a great day. Load our machines, drive all day, get there, and then unload and start tomorrow morning. So I got all kinds of cameras ready to go and all that jazz, but that being said, I'm going to the Polaris dealership. I'm going to get my weights, my 64 gram weights. I was going to try 62s, but anyways, I'm going to go a little bit lower. I don't want it over revving. So going to go get them, run to the Polaris dealership, grab that. I've marked my clutch, so I've made my own markings. Here you can see, because these clutches are balanced, you want to mark them before you take this off. So in reality, let's see here. Let's see if I can focus. So in reality, this is going to come off this cover. It's going to be spring loaded, so you got to watch that. Once that's off, it's going to be one pin. That pin comes off with the nut, and then this spider, everything collapses or comes out, and you can pull this weight out. So I marked the clutches. You guys might find this interesting, but I put KC here, K and a C, and then Yukon, and then up here, come on, focus, and then Yukon there. So yeah, that's then I know when I put it on, I just put it on. I'll get the torque specs, find out what it's supposed to be torqued at, and done deal. It'll be ready to go. So real excited, and yeah, can't wait to get this on. Get this going. So all right, guys. So I got my weights and the camera. Yep. And now I'm going to change them out to go to the mountains. So here's the weights, and I'm going to break this loose. This is only about 8 pounds foot torque, so it's not a lot of torque there, but I will torque them up. They come off real nice. So 8 to 10 foot-pounds of torque on these babies is good. It's a cross pattern when you put it back on, always going across when torquing. And there is some pressure. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. No, I think I'll leave it. There will be some pressure on this spring, on this cap. So as you loosen things off, you're going to feel that spring start to push the bolts out. So when you get to the final bolt, you want to put your hand on the cover and be aware that's going to fly off, right? If you're not protecting yourself. So in fact, what I like to do is put a clamp and just clamp it in a bit so that this spring is in a bit. So I gotta go see if I can find my clamp. Plastic. I can't find the clamp. So Just gonna hold it with my gloves. And somebody's calling me. Is now I'm gonna turn this so I get a good angle. And I'm gonna take that nut off. Take that weight out. And boom. So that's the next plan. This is all basic stuff if you have some mechanical abilities. Push this in a bit, like this. At the same time now I'm going to get my impact and zip those off fast. I love this Milwaukee, man. It's freaking awesome. This is a great drill. It comes with these smaller units, smaller battery pack. You got the bigger one too. It's like, it's solid, man. I can take my tires off my snowmobile trailer with this little guy in seconds. So nice and light, and just Milwaukee tools are. I love tools. Alright, so put my glove on just for pinching if there was. Unlikely, but okay, and that's it. Now there's no real, you know, mega pressure there like I thought it might be. So that's always good, because I was thinking it might be spring loaded pretty good. So now we'll take a look in here real quick. I'll just label things. That's the cap, 8 to 10 pounds. That's the spring. Obviously you knew that. Come on, focus. That's my spring. It's whatever's for an 850. Now this, I'm gonna just, I should have took my belt off. So, because I want to push my clutch in, and the belt is actually restraining that. So I'm going to pause this, take off the belt, and then continue this video. So, okay. Okay, I'll have to go deal with that dog. Here's the bolt. Here's my 72 weights. Here's my 64 weights, which are rated for 6,000 to 8,000 feet. I'll zoom out. I don't know where the zoom is. I'll bring my 72s with me just in case. Basically move to the next one. I think I need a better socket. This 3/8 is not the right socket. Here's the dealio. Snug these bolts up. Inspected the clutch a bit. Moved the weights around. Everything feels good. Everything looks good. Now these are the 64s. I'm going to put the belt on and try not to waste you guys' time. Do this as fast as I can. Okay, so belt I always put on so you can read the lettering, not upside down. So that's usually the case. I don't see why it would change with any other vendor or dealer or whatever. Once you get the hang of it, you would be even faster at it. So everything seems well thought out, so that's real good. The weights are in, checked everything, snugged up these pins. Okay, those pins are all snugged. Checked each one, wiggled them, kind of moved them around a bit. They feel good. Everything looks good. Inspected the clutch, I mean, as much as I could. And at this point, put the belt on. Put the belt on and torque it down. And I'll try to do this as fast as I can here so we don't burn up more of your time. Not my time. Remember, I'm going to line up the lettering. So Casey, Yukon. Make sure that that's lined up here. So spin your clutch till it says Casey. I wrote Casey on the other part. So just like that. Oh, put the spring in. Okay, spring is in. I don't think it matters. Okay, I'm going to start the bolts. Just get a few going. There's one. Okay, so now I'm going to torque it. Just to be on the safe side. You might, this is maybe overkill, but I'm doing it right by the book, so go till it clicks. Cross pattern. And that's it, guys. Pretty much it. I'll let you guys go because I don't want to run out of video. And heading to the mountains now. Super excited. We'll see you on the next video. I'll get some video out there in the mountains. Cheers, guys. Bye.